Hello, and welcome to 1 Degree Equity, where we are building equity 1 degree at a time. In the next slides, I will be introducing our team, discussing the problem, our solution, which is 1 Degree Equity. How does 1 Degree Equity work? How we built it, and what does phase 2 look like? My name is Karina Naranjo, and I was the team leader for 1 Degree Equity. Miriam, Etzel, and Yoon Sung were team associates of 1 Degree Equity, and Danielle was a team mentor. Did you know that on March 15 it is Equal Pay Day? Equal Pay Day represents how far into the year women must work to earn what men earned in the previous year due to pay inequity. Many people still believe that the pay gap is not real and use countless irrational logic to justify it. Based on 2020 statistics, on average, women make 82 cents to the white man's dollar. On average, Latinas and Black women are losing out. Latinas are losing out on a little bit over $1 million, and Black women are losing out on a little bit over $900,000, respectively, over the course of their careers. This $1 million could be used to build our generational wealth for ourselves and for our families. Even though women of color are earning degrees at higher rates than ever before in history, they are also experiencing the largest pay gap. In other words, having a higher education does not guarantee equal pay. Based off research done by the Institute Policy Research, it is projected that Black women and Latinas are being underpaid. Black women by an annual median of $24,000 and Latinas by an annual median of $28,000. And did you know that in the United States, the average Black and Hispanic or Latino households earn about half as much as the average white household, and only about 15 to 20% as much net wealth? This wealth gap has widened notably over the past few decades. What is our solution? It is 1 Degree Equity. This Alexa skill is built to provide women of underrepresented backgrounds information of the options available to build their generational wealth and promote resources led by women. 1 Degree Equity directly addresses the United Nations Goal 5, gender equality, by informing women how to prepare for salary negotiation and providing coaching resources for further assistance. Through informing women of color the options they have to build their generational wealth and referring them to resources in the community, we are also addressing reduced inequalities and decent work, economic wealth. Who is our target? This is created for women from underrepresented backgrounds who have little to no knowledge on the traditional and non-traditional options available to build their financial portfolio. 1 Degree Equity is a valuable starting tool for women who are in the beginning stages aspiring to build their generational wealth. How does it work? Women can interact with Alexa to get immediate support for building their generational wealth. Certain phrases trigger Alexa to respond with information on the specific topic they selected to learn about. In some cases, when exiting the topic selected, they will receive messages promoting resources that will provide more information of the topic. These resources are small businesses or organizations that are women-led. And a little bit more about how it works. So you have the option to choose the traditional or non-traditional path. The traditional is called financial planning. The non-traditional is called Web3. If you choose the traditional path, there are subtopics called the stock market, retirement plans, salary negotiation, bank accounts, homeownership. If you choose the non-traditional path, you have cryptocurrency and NFTs. And at the end, as mentioned, you will be offered resources. In the next slide, we will be providing a demonstration of what our salary negotiation intent looks like.
Alexa, open Building Generational Wealth.
Welcome to 1 Degree Equity. What's your name?
Amina.
Nice to meet you, Amina. Are you interested in learning about how to build generational wealth?
Yes.
I would love to assist you with learning how to build your generational wealth. Which concept would you like to learn more about, financial planning or Web3?
Financial planning.
Great, Amina. What would you like to learn about financial planning, the stock market, retirement plans, bank accounts, salary negotiation, home ownership?
Salary negotiation.
Got it. I hear you want to learn about salary negotiation. Here is a checklist you should keep in mind when negotiating your salary. Research, put together a script, practice the script with friends, prepare to counteroffer. Would you like more details about this checklist?
Yes.
It is important to research the cost of living in the area where you plan to live for the job, as well as the average pay for your position. Use tools like PayScale and Glassdoor to find the general salary information for job titles. This is a good place to understand what the industry will pay for your position, but also take the information with a grain of salt. If you're a new graduate without internships or experience, you may be on the lower end of the spectrum, but don't let that be a reason why you can't shoot for a higher salary. Now that you know what number you're shooting for in the salary negotiations, it's time to start the script for how to negotiate salary. Employers may bring up the salary in many ways, which include but are not limited to offer letter via email, phone call, in person during interview, on initial phone screening, in job application, etc. This is why doing the salary research is a key part to this process, because they may ask you before you even get to the final interview. Since the conversation for salary can come up at any of these times, it's important to create a general script for how to state your salary. It is important, especially for women, to have an active voice rather than a passive voice. Also avoid language like I would like or I am hoping for. Confidently state your number. For example, due to my extensive experience in design for manufacturability and successful project management skills, a starting salary of $115,000 is appropriate for someone with my qualifications. The structure of the salary negotiate should look like this: clear and concise reason why you're the right candidate and followed by your salary request. Practice, practice, practice. Practicing this and being aware of body language will help you come off more confident when you do this in person. In the event that the employer does not accept your salary offer, it's important to keep negotiating other aspects of your compensation. There are many things you can negotiate, like sign-on bonus, additional PTO, paid time off, days, flexible schedule, stock options, half days every Friday. Get creative with it. What is valuable to you? Thank you, Amina. If you would like a coach to learn how to negotiate your salary or a workbook that can guide you in your salary negotiation, visit https://lamalamuhair.com/ for more information or follow her on Instagram at lamalamuhairblog.
Alexa, open Building Generational Wealth.
Welcome to 1DegreeEquity.
So what technologies did we use? We used Mural, VoiceFlow, Google Sheets integration, API integration, and voice-activated commands and responses. What were the challenges we faced? VoiceFlow was not very friendly with integrating APIs. We have decided, though, that for phase 2, we will stop using VoiceFlow and we will be moving to our Alexa console because more coding will be needed as we will be integrating more APIs. And what does our business model look like? The current version that we have would be considered the free version. It is basic educational guide on topics related to building generational wealth and potential resources to further their education on generational wealth. Phase 2 will be our premium, which will be $30 monthly or a yearly fee of $240, which it comes down to $20 monthly. So the yearly will be a discounted rate. They will receive a virtual welcome package with a guide on how to use the new features they will have access to. They will be able to create or sign in and manage their Coinbase accounts, which is where they have their crypto, their OpenSea accounts, which is where they can purchase their NFTs, and their investment bank accounts. They will be offered free quarterly 30-minute one-on-one coaching sessions on how to negotiate their salaries, general financial planning sessions, and learning about NFTs and cryptocurrencies. 10% of the earnings will be going to pay the above. This is just a forecast using an example of 400 women. If we have 300 signed up to our monthly subscription, we'll be making $108,000. And 100 women to our yearly, we would be making $24,000, so a total of $132,000 with 400 women subscribed. Um, 30% of this earning will go to Amazon fees. 10%, as mentioned, will be used to cover the one-on-one coaching sessions. And then we do have an estimated one-time fee to do our trademark of about $925, and the 40% going to Amazon fees and our one-on-one coaching. So that adds up to $52,800, leaving us with a profit of $78,275, and that is what will be used to distribute our earnings amongst developers and pay any additional partnership fees. And what does our market size look like as of 2019? There are 167 million estimated women in the United States. 20.3% identify as women of color. That is about 33 million women of color that we can reach out to. Following on, what is our sustainability plan? We plan to develop phase 2, the prototype, launch a beta of 1DegreeEquity 2.0, create and execute a marketing social media plan, build partnerships and look for investors, monetize, reinvest proceeds in improving the app effectiveness and usage, monthly updates and expansions. Here's a bibliography. I do have to give credit. I did not do this research on my own. Also, our skill is based on research that others have done. So here's a bibliography of a few websites, blogs that I used to get our information from. And 1DegreeEquity would like to thank you.